and said, hey, this guy looks like
he needs help.
He needs help.
Well, there's where it hit, right smack dab on the one.
That ball was left of target.
He's got the smiley ball for the spare ball.
Sunglasses and all.
Now Doug Kent, Rick-Steelsmith trying to get into the finals of the Dallas PBA Open. They are locked head-to-head in a battle. This one is far from over. We'll return to Dallas in a moment. Allen still with us for a couple of more throws here. This is to go up by 10 for Doug Kent.
Match all even, coming down to the all-important 8th, 9th, and 10th. Wow.
That's a huge shot, Patrick.
Right in between the second and third arrow, our Cats is telling me that was a 17.7 board. Moved slightly in from the last shot.
Well, during the break, Randy, we were talking that Rick-Steelsmith is still left of Doug Kent and Tony Reyes, but he's throwing so well right now.
Well, he's left of them, but he's not as deep as Amleto was. Look at that!
Oh, my, what reaction.
He gets a little scout. What do you call that, PA? The big messenger. Watch this action of the head pin. It's going to come across and just disintegrate the 10. Here it comes. Watch this. Just go bird hunting for that 10 pin. What a great break.
Rick, who had to overcome rotator cuff injury back in '88, '89. With a strike, he'll be able to pull even with Doug Kent. Boy, you know, the door is open right there, but just not able to knock it through. Rick-Steelsmith still trailing. Patrick, after this ball, I want to get your final thoughts on this match. And don't forget, folks, go to PBA.com. You can vote for Patrick Allen, part of our elite field in Virginia Beach later on in March. Patrick, final thoughts on this? Well, now let's take a look at our Dexter Footwork of the Pros with today's Rick-Steelsmith.
My Dexter solution this week was the number 7 heel and the number 4 sole. I consider myself a tweener with a long slide. This week's approaches were synthetics and just a little bit tacky early in the week, and this combination helped to give me a consistent slide throughout the week.
Well, Doug Kent currently leading by 10. And the strike goes up by 20, but no. So Rick-Steelsmith still in it. I'd like to thank Patrick Allen for spending some time with us in the match, and hopefully he'll be part of the Virginia Beach thing. They can vote in for you, though, can't they?
They can vote for me in a couple of weeks. It'd be nice to make that tournament. It's an awesome tournament. And Patrick, I just wanted to congratulate him on a phenomenal year.
That's right.
Been bowling great. Won his first title. And it's been very entertaining on the telecast. And it was a pleasure to have him in the booth with us. Right now, Doug Kent going at a 216 pace. Rick-Steelsmith can strike out in the 10th frame for 218.
Well, Doug Kent was 4th after the first round, 2nd after the second round. Struggled a little bit in the round of 32. Then came on strong.
Big shot here. 2 strikes in the 10th frame and good count. Doug Kent will advance.
Well, he's been trying to delay the ball, get through the front a little bit cleaner. That has been his goal the whole week in this tournament. Strike 3 to win for Doug Kent. The door is open a little bit, Randy. Don't put him on a resuscitator yet.
Well, spare strike. Doug Kent will shoot 214. Rick-Steelsmith can strike out for 218.
As the week went on, the back ends of the lanes got tighter and tighter for Doug Kent.
But, you know, he's changed his whole game plan, though. He was hooking the ball away from way in. Talked about it early on. He's moved way right compared to where he's been. Right now, he's just trying to get a feel and adjust his swing to going much straighter.
Well, picks up the spare in the 10th.
That bowling ball he's throwing for his spares, I think it's got sunglasses on it. He keeps using that spare ball much longer. We're going to need sunglasses. That thing is bright.
Well, with the strike, Rick-Steelsmith will need a strike, and a 7 in the 10th. So it's all in his court right now.
Well, I think the interesting thing is that Rick-Steelsmith gets to finish on the right lane, and he struck every ball but one on the right lane.
Oh, my. The door is open now.
Rick-Steelsmith still needs a double.
Yeah, still needs a double.
The count is kind of irrelevant now, but he still needs two. He struck every ball except for the first frame. I'm sorry, except for the second frame on the right lane. So if you were going to pick a lane to finish on, and he did, this would be the lane to finish on.
The formula is simple. Strike, strike, 3, and Rick-Steelsmith advances to the finals. There is one. The man who won the ABC Masters in '87. Rookie of the Year in '88.
And Ron, in my opinion, Rick-Steelsmith is one break away from turning the corner. This guy needs one break, one hit, something to go his way, and it's all over. This guy's going to start winning again and be a major factor out here.
On the round of 16 versus Jimmy Johnson, he lost the first 2 games, then won the next 3 to stay alive. He has stayed alive in this. He needs a strike.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. That one break gets the ball a little bit wide, barely gets back to the head pin, carries the messenger, the mixer. Exactly what Rick-Steelsmith needs to get jump-started. Watch the action of the head pin going to the sidewall and taking care of the 4 and the 7.
Baby. And the reaction of Rick. Yeah, all right. He just needs 3 now, and he will advance to the finals. $40,000 on the line. His name in the books. Rick-Steelsmith, our first finalist. He defeats Doug Kent 218 to 210. We have semifinal number 2 straight ahead.